Okay, welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today, we're going to talk about why reinventing yourself is not selfish. We're going to address the guilt that comes with choosing a new path and why growth is a form of self-respect. Okay, so let me tell you, reinventing yourself is not selfish. It is actually an act of self-love and self-care and self-respect, because you are commanded by God to save yourself first and then your family. So how can you really be of service to anyone if you are not putting yourself first in this process? Reinventing yourself when you know it's time is a necessity for your mental health survival, for your spiritual survival. Because when you choose to not choose yourself, that brings forth a mental anguish, discontentment, an unrest in the soul. So it is vital to choose yourself when reinventing yourself. And there may be times when you may feel guilty of choosing yourself. Trust me, I understand. It's like you can feel guilty when you want to carve out time in your schedule to focus on that business, that project, or that area of life that is important to you that you may have neglected during your time of transition. There's guilt that can be associated with choosing yourself. But what I want to extend to you is lend yourself compassion. Treat yourself as you would treat your best friend. Give yourself the advice as you would give your best friend who may be going through something similar. And if you don't know how to give yourself or that best friend advice, then look up people who you admire or people who are speaking to the solution of what you're dealing with. So if you're struggling with making time for yourself, read books, watch videos on YouTube on why self-care is important and to get to yourself first is important. This also is a form of self-respect because you begin to rebuild your esteem. You begin to rebuild your self-esteem. And when you rebuild your self-esteem, you are aware of your likes and your dislikes and the boundaries that you need to help to nurture you and to fortify the path of reinvention. So in this new era that we are embarking upon, we are working through the guilt, to release the guilt and to embrace the trust and to embrace faith and to embrace the process. Because this process is not easy. When you're challenging yourself, when you are bumping up against change, we don't like to change. Our brains are actually wired to resist change. So you are climbing a mountain right now, and that's okay because you are putting one foot in front of the other. You are building momentum by choosing yourself, by reinventing yourself. And here are just a few things you can do that can support you in this journey of reinventing. First, create a routine. Have a routine in place. And that means your morning routine, your afternoon routine, and your evening routine. And if that's too much to take on, just pick one area of the day, one time of the day that you're going to designate for you. Whether that is something as simple as working out or waking up in the morning, making your prayers and reading your holy book. Or for myself, one of my routines is like I'm drinking water and apple cider vinegar between each meal. I've been following Dr. Bird. I'm doing the intermittent fasting and embracing some keto diet. So I have my apple cider vinegar in this cup right here. That's my routine. And drinking water. You can start with something basic as that. And if you want to build on that, you can have your morning routine of your workout, your prayer, eating a nutritional diet that's going to feed your mind and keep you in a more healthy and positive and light state. Then you could add on if you want to start a new career, or if you want to take on a new course, or if you want to learn a new hobby or a trade. Look up courses and classes that are offering what you're interested in. explore it, sign up for it. Hey, you can even type it in on YouTube and watch a whole bunch of videos that will lead you to the next thing that's going to move you forward in that area of interest. And lastly, which I think is vital, find a community of like-minded people who are on the same path of you, who are reinventing their life after a transition, whether it's through loss or a change of careers or divorce or even picking up and moving to a whole new country. So there you have it. I am Tahirah with Grow with Tahirah, and I empower women to rebuild and thrive in their life after life transitions. I look forward to seeing you in our next video. Peace.